All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts making. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then? Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
I think Mid might need some help turning up that workshop.
Might need well-meaning souls to leave behind.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. I'd spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know.
Krieger's Tates. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy, though. And I'll need help. Get Gavin in here, will you?
All right.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword-grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking, which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Valcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand collecting the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, we can get this over with. You're going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Gav, you're with me.
All right then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of the stuff from Blackthorn's supplier.
You two, eh? Don't go letting him fleece you.
Fleece me? I'd like to see him drop.
You're right.
My carpets have pride of place.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Gav? Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of the stuff lying about just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me. That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat? Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some, you can take a day off, you know.
Well, says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you. Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest.
Oh, I plan to. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy? Blackthorn. Got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You know, it beats sneaking around on your Todo, but...
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's up.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. I reckon I can find a buyer. You got out else? I'll be thankful you got that much. You got out else? Finished, are you?
I think Mid might need some help tidying up.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the...
Excellent. One down, two to...
So,
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all...
But we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name?
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is... excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, in other words, the reactor would overheat and This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves... Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb... And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust. Why? If sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly.
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a full... Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's,
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this Would that help?
Oh, very much. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you.
We're seeing troops amassing at every corner.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
If you're ready, we leave.
leave at once. I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind. If you're ready, we leave at once.
Come, my children.
There you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. Anybody home? This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go. The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. The shielding. This one's a bit...
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the... which is why you need proper shielding. A prism for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the brine. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him? See what he makes...
Right away.
I think Mid might need some help.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
Harpocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive? Always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine? Whatever. What are these notes?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding need to remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light and, as you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the record.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but...
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even... And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a... I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how the knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should...
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hand. So, Clive, who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very... I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more...
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects, so much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction. And now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia. Now, where's Jill?
Keep them pilchers nice and chilled.
Are those Pepio nuts?
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need.
Up! You'll not find a bruise. Fresh cuts! Come and get them before they're gone.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. hope it's to your liking. Good day.
What do you want? If that's what you want, good riddance.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on. Nice talk.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while? Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from just being here. Reminds me, do you remember walking down Market Street in Rosalith?
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antic. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself, or?
There was, yes. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pie. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalind. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham.
You're right.
It's just... you're right. Clive, is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives when we can live on our own terms.
Thank you, Clive. Well, I suppose we better be... I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in... I was just explaining to Talia how we... And now that we have all the ingredients, we may...
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eye.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Manny?
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action. When both the shielding and the moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying, followed by a rigorous process of testing and perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates. Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then. Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid, but you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for...
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourself.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown, searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the twins turned black, that's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance, just but now she's so close to being finished. I've realized I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you all? All right. Reminds me, as soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna...
I was. And you can come too, now that you're...
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Well...
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming.
Aye, aye, Captain.
told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
He cracked the crystal too. You're joking.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asked?
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts? Come again. I may have more for you.
Clive,
That's why I'm here.
Otto won't be listening.
Is
A little. Listen. I've some... And it's... maybe my fault. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a... I can straighten it out, I swear, but... I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise.
So let me get this straight. And instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. The man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought, well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well,
Those ledgers were my responsibility.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna...
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the... Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks? He says. Worth 1,000 talents a piece. Little something Sid and I set aside for... And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates...
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses...
I know. Which is why I don't mind go...
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather...
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you.
Well...
Don't worry.
Really? Do you think...
No. I don't.
All right, Clive. Asmid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl do... No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had...
She said that? In those words?
She...
Clive, were you born yesterday or something? There is no... She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able...
Ned told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing times help?
Obeleth, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry at all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Got some life, but anyway, I was on my way. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person.
Thank you, Obeleth.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle? Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off in...
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before...
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Got to admit, the dirty work was kind of just like when we built this place. Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to... Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for...
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while...
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.